I went on a blind date tonight. It was hideous. Hideous. My friend Charlene says, I think you'll really like this guy. I can see the two of you together. And I'm thinking, wonderful, wonderful. I mean, I have a rich, full life. My writing career is going well. But it'd be lovely to meet someone and hit it off, and who knows. So I'm very excited. The restaurant he's chosen is lovely. Not too hip, charming, romantic, but not too romantic for a first date. Really a perfect setting. And I meet him, Daniel, and he's pleasant, and he has a beautiful smile, and his eyes are nice, and I think, oh, Charlene, thank you. And we sit down, and he's very attentive, and I can see that he's into me, which is always nice. And then he proceeds to order for both of us without asking my preference, without asking if there's anything I'd like. Just orders for both of us. And I think, okay, maybe that's just his thing. Maybe he just likes to take care of you, so that's his way of doing so. And I can sort of feel the hackles on my neck rising a little bit. But okay, all right. But he orders shellfish, which I'm allergic to. And there's not much he orders I'm interested in, and it was a lovely menu with lots of choices I would have been interested in, but not the one that he's chosen. So I sort of decide I'm going to rebel, and I order something for myself. I can see he gives me a little look. He's trying not to, but I see he does. Screw it. At this point, I've had 2 glasses of wine, and I'm ordering. And that I enjoy. Okay, once I've done that, I start to get back in the mood again. I'm thinking, nice, charming man. And then he starts talking about Glenn Beck and how he thinks Mitt Romney should win for president in 2012, and how he's really thrilled that all the Planned Parenthoods are getting closed. And I find my throat tightening, and I'm not really sure what to say at this point, because I think I'm pretty clear about what my political tendencies are, and obviously Charlene has not picked up on these because she thinks that Daniel is a great fit. And I think, well, maybe he leans to the right, but he's open to other people's beliefs. And so I say, oh, Daniel, I mean, I love that you keep up with politics. I think that's wonderful. I personally love it. Which he gives a disdainful sniff. I'm not making that up. And he says, oh, NPR. Yes, I find it's a lovely, non-partisan view of events. Non-partisan, he says. Well, I wouldn't call it that. Yes, and he raises his eyebrow when he says that, as though I've just said the most ridiculous thing in the whole world. I say, personally, I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Obama in the White House for another 4 years. He starts laughing. If I wrote fiction, all of this would be going in a book. He starts laughing. I'm sorry, Daniel, did I say something funny? Obama in the White House. I don't think so. Okay, so at this point I'm thinking, I think it's time for me to go. And then I decide, you know what? I'm going to enjoy dessert. I might as well get dessert since I haven't received much other enjoyment out of this evening. So they have a creme brulee and I order that. He goes, oh, creme brulee. God, I hope you're not a Francophile. Oh, the French. I say, oh, Daniel, I had no idea that you had such beliefs. I actually studied at Sorbonne in Paris for 2 years of college. To which she makes a completely disgusted impression. He says, well, you know the French are all socialists, don't you? At which point I say, Daniel, you know what? I think clearly this is not a match. You and I, clearly we do not fit. So I think maybe we should just part ways, bid adieu, and leave it at that. To which he says, Margaret, I completely agree with you. Now, I've already calculated your half of the meal, including your dessert, comes, and I am literally speechless at this point. Speechless. And I finally find the words to say, you know what, Daniel? That's fine. That's fine. Here's the cash. Make sure the server gets a 20% gratuity. And I leave. And the whole time I'm thinking, Charlene thought that I would get along with this man. Not only get along, but potentially form some sort of romantic partnership. And then I start to think that perhaps Charlene is not as bright as I have hereto given her credit for, because this is clearly not the decision of a bright woman. I had spent only 5 minutes with Daniel when I began having serious doubts about our compatibility. After a whole evening, I'm very happy that I am not a violent woman, because those are 90 minutes of my life that I will never get back. Ever. And I blame her. I can't blame Daniel. He is what he is. He is who he is. May he wander the world and spout his right-wing rhetoric and Grinchish ways to his heart's content. Charlene, on the other hand. Oh. She's gonna get an earful. Quite the earful. And I've also decided she owes me dinner. She owes me dinner, and it's gonna be a